friends, it's Miss Mendez here. I'm going to walk you through a few review problems to warm up your brain today for our Math Module 10 checkpoint. Okay? All right, so let's begin. These directions say, fill in the bubble for the correct answer choice. You may use objects or models to solve, okay? And I'm going to choose to use models, and I'll draw pictures as my models. Angie is having a tie-dye party. There are 20 t-shirts in 4 buckets of dye. There is the same number of t-shirts in each bucket. Here's the question. How many t-shirts are in each bucket? Okay, well, I read it one time, I used cubes, but now I need to go back and kind of read it again so that I'm sure I'm using the correct plugging in of numbers in the proper way. So let's see. One of my strategies is using cubes. So I know Angie's having a tie-dye party. She's got 20 t-shirts in 4 buckets of dye. There's the same number of t-shirts in each of the buckets. How many t-shirts are in each bucket? Well, first thing I'm going to ask myself is, do I have a total? Yes, the total is 20. So I can write 20 on top, total on top. Complete my box. Do I have part of this whole? Yes, I've got a 4. There are 4 buckets of dye. So I'm going to make 4 groups here. 4 groups. See that? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So if I was going to turn this into a division equation, it would look something like 20 divided by 4 equals, and that's the same as saying what number, right? What number times 4 equals 20? So you can write it over here. You could write it what number times 4 equals 20. So if you've been studying your multiplication, you know that it is 5, 10, 15, 20. 5 times 4 equals 20. 20 divided by 4 equals 5, because 5 times 4 equals 20. So let's make sure we can answer that. Angie's having a tie-dye party. There are 20 t-shirts in 4 buckets of dye. There is the same number of t-shirts in each bucket. Same number. How many shirts are in each bucket? 5 t-shirts. Okay, see, that was a lot of work, and I read this problem at least 3 times. So that's where you have to do the work. You know, you can't really just read multi-step or word problems just one time. You've got to use your strategies of cubes and then reread them, because good readers reread. Let's try another one. Analyze. Gabriel has 27 fish in 3 tanks. 27 fish in 3 tanks. He has the same number of fish in each tank. Your question, how many fish are in each tank? Okay, we go back. I'm talking about 27 fish in 3 tanks. Do I have a total? Yes, my total is 27. First thing you do is ask yourself, do I have a total? Total on top. Finish your box. Do I have part of the whole? Yes, I've got 3. So I'm going to turn that into 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, I'm going to read the question again. Gabriel has 27 fish in 3 tanks. He has the same number of fish in each tank. How many fish are in each tank? If I was going to turn this into a division equation, it would be 27 divided by 3 equals. What that means is, what number times 3 equals 27? Well, if you've been studying your multiplication, you know that it is 9 times 3 equals 27. 27 divided by 3 equals 9, because 9 times 3 equals 27. 9 1827. The answer is A. There are 9 fish in each tank. Okay, here's a multi-step. All right. There's no reason to get anxious if you see this, okay? Multi-steps just mean there's going to be an extra step, 2 or 3 steps maybe, in a multi-step problem. You've got everything that you need to solve the problem in this word problem, okay? Ira and his brother share a model car collection. Ira has 25 cars, and his brother has 15 cars. They store the model cars on a bookshelf and place the same number of cars on each shelf. There are 5 shelves. How many model cars are on each shelf? Okay, that's a lot of information. I'm definitely going to have to go back and read it again and maybe kind of write some information down. Okay. Ira and his brother share a model car collection. Ira has 25 cars. I'm going to make an I. I'm going to put 25 next to that. I'm going to know that's Ira has 25. And his brother, I'm going to put B for brother, has 15 cars. Okay. They store the model cars on a bookshelf. That's a clue. They store the model cars on a bookshelf and place the same number of cars on each shelf. So you're going to have to infer and kind of, be a math investigator. Wait a minute. It does not say that Ira has his own shelf and his brother has his own shelf. They store the model cars on a bookshelf and place the same number of cars on each shelf. So they store the cars together. You're going to have to add it. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry your 1. 2, 3 plus 1 is 4. They've got 40 cars. Okay. I know they have 40 cars now, and they place the same number of cars on each shelf. There are 5 shelves. Do I have a total? Yes. What's my total? 40. Total on top, 40. Groups on the bottom. Do I have part of this whole? Yes, 5, because there are 5 shelves in the bookshelf. 5 shelves in the bookshelf. So I'm going to make this into 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 groups. If I was turning this into a division problem, it would be 40 divided by 5, because there's 5 groups, equals, don't know. Okay? That's another way of saying what number times 5 equals 40. Well, multiplication backwards, it's going to be 8. So here it is, 8 in each of these shelves, because 40 divided by 5 is 8. And that's because 8 times 5 equals 40. That's why it's real important for you to memorize multiplication, because that's how you can recognize it right away. So there are 8 cars on each of the 5 bookshelves. So imagine you've got a bookshelf. They've got 5, 1, 2, 3. They've got 5 shelves, right? And that's going to be 8 cars on each shelf. If you can't see it yet, it's basically 8 plus 8 is 16, right? 8 plus 8 is 16. And then you've got an 8. So if you're going to add it, 6 plus 6 is 12. Carry the 1. That's 32. 32 plus 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry your 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. See? The answer is D, 8 cars. Okay. Miguel bought 18 party favors. He gave 2 party favors to each of the children at his party. How many children were at Miguel's party? Well, let's see. Miguel bought 18 party favors. All right. Do I have a total? Yes, it's 18. Total on top. Group on the bottom. Total. Do I have part of the whole? Yes, there are 2. Okay, so I'm just going to make this into 2 groups. 1, 2. If I turn my model into a division problem, that's going to be 18 divided by 2 is equal to, I don't know. Or what number times 2 is equal to 18? Okay, well, I know my multiplication problems. Excuse me, I know my multiplication problems, and it's 9 because 9 times 2 is 18. 18 divided by 2 is equal to 9. Okay, if you were wondering, how do I know that? It's because I memorized my multiplication. And I know that 9 plus 9, even using your fingers, so it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 9 plus 9 is 18. So, how many kids came to the party? 9 kids. And that's from right here. 18 divided by 2 is equal to 9. There were 9 kids at the party. Okay, let's try this one. All right. Greg has 15 marbles. Okay, he puts them in 3 equal groups. How many marbles are in each group? Okay. Do I have a total? Yes. There are 15 marbles. Do I have part of the total? Yeah, I've got 3. So that's the same thing when I'm doing my model. Do I have a total? Yes. Total on top. Okay. Finish my box. Do I have part of the total? Yes, we've got 3. Do groups on the bottom. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So there are blank in each group. Well, I'd have to turn this into a division problem so my brain can see it. My division problem here would be 15 divided by 3 is equal to what number? Same thing. Basically, it's saying what number times 3 is equal to 15? It's 5. 5. 5 times 3 is 15, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5, 10, 15. So there are 5 in each group. Okay? Same thing if I was doing this over here and using counters. I have a lot of friends that use counters. They don't feel comfortable doing this way. I'm showing you basically several ways that you can do the division. This way, here's another way, and then you can also draw pictures. So if Greg has 15 marbles, he puts them in 3 equal groups. 1, 2, 3. Just start passing out the marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many are in each group? 5. Okay? And that's an exact same problem or model as this one. Okay, let's see. Let's do one of these. Lisa, there you go. Lisa has 40 beads to make a necklace. 40 beads. She puts the beads in 8 equal groups. How many beads are in each group? Okay, well, I know she's going to make some sort of craft because, she's making a necklace. She's got 40 beads. Just kind of talking my way through the problem in my brain, and I'm going to ask the first question that you're always supposed to ask with division. Do I have a total? Yes. What's your total? 40. Total on top. Finish my box. Do I have part of the total? Yes. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have to add 2 more because it's a lot of groups. It's 8 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 groups. All right. Well, if I'm looking at this problem, how can I turn this into a division equation? It's going to be 40 divided by 8 equals what number? Or what number times 8 equals 40? Okay. Or some friends can see it right away and they just do 40 divided by 8 is equal to 5 because 5 times 8 is 40 with a 0 remaining. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 5 times 8 equals 40. 40 divided by 8 is equal to 5. If I didn't know it was 5 right away, you could literally do numbers or do your dots, right? You're passing out like we did in the model before. You're just doing the model with the dots, okay? It's a lot of dots, but you can do it if you don't know your multiplication yet. But it's so much easier if you memorize your multiplication. So you've got 40 that you've got to pass out. So you just start passing them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay? And then you count how many dots in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then you would know there would be 5 in each group. Okay, that's just a different way to do it if you can't see it right away. Let's do a multi-step. Roscoe makes a tile design with 18 red tiles, 27 blue tiles, and he arranges them in 9 rows. How many tiles are in each row? Okay. Sounds like Roscoe's a gifted artisan. So let's read it again. Roscoe's making a tile design with 18 tiles. Okay. 18 red tiles. Just writing it down so my brain can see it. 27 blue tiles. Okay. And he arranges them in 9 rows. Do I have a total? I don't. Not yet. I've got 2 numbers. And this is the clue that tells me I need to add them. It says he arranges them in 9 rows. So you have to add the 18 and 27. So 8 plus 7 is 15. Carrier 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 45. He's got 45 tiles. Okay. Now, do I have a total? Yes. Total on top. 45. Finish my box. Okay. How many, or do I have a part of the total? Yes. I've got 9. Wow. Okay. So, this has to have 9 rows. So let's see if I can fit them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now, if I'm looking at this, what is my division equation? 45 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. is equal to what number? Or what number times 9 is equal to 45? If you know your multiplication, again, it's going to be 9 times 5. 45 divided by 9 is equal to 5, because 5 times 9 equals 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So, what's my answer? How many tiles are in each row? 5 tiles. Also, when you're bubbling your bubble sheets, or you're doing your work on paper and not on your iPad, remember to bubble them in nice and neat and dark, okay? Because when we take tests and we have to scan them, the Scantroners read them like this. You can't do it like this. I have some friends that do that. We have a hard time running those through. Teachers do. So help your teachers and bubble in yours nice and neat, okay? Let's try this one. Multi-step. Ryan has a package of striped mini kites. He divides equally between 2 friends. Okay. Kara has a box of rainbow mini kites that she divides equally among 4 friends. How many more mini kites does each of Ryan's friends get than Kara's friends? Lucky friends. Okay. Well, we got to use this chart to figure this problem out. Ryan has a package of striped mini kites. Okay, striped. Then I'd have to go over here. Ryan has 10 because this is striped. So I'm going to put an R with a 10. Ryan has 10. Kara has a box of rainbow kites. There's 16. Okay. Ryan has a package of striped mini kites that he divides equally between 2 friends. Okay, so that's 2 different problems. Ryan's is 10. 10 divided by 2 is equal to what number? Kara has a box of rainbow mini kites that are 16, and she divides them equally among 4 friends. Okay? 2 friends, 4 friends. There's no clues in here that say I have to add these numbers together, because they're dividing their own kites. They're different, striped and rainbow. Okay, so Ryan's friends, 10 divided by 2. So how many 2's go into 10? That's what it's saying. Or what number times 2 is equal to 10? 5, because 5 plus 5 is 10. So this is 5. 16 divided by 4 is 4, because what number times 16 is equal to, what number times 4? Oh, Miss Mendes. What number times 4 is equal to 16? 4, because 4 times 4 is equal to 16. Okay, so how many more kites does each of Ryan's friends get than each of Kara's friends? Well, Ryan's friends, his 2 friends, get 5 kites. Kara's friends has 4. Each of her friends gets 4 kites. The question is, how many more mini kites does each of Ryan's friends get? 5 minus 4, because Ryan's friends and Kara's friends. 5 minus 4 is 1. Ryan's friends get 1 more. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a diagram. Ed buys 5 bags of treats. He buys 15 treats in all. How many treats were in each bag? So he buys 15 bags. He buys 15 treats in all. How many treats are in each bag? Well, do I have a total? Yes. Total is 15. Total on top. Do I have part of the whole? Yes. 5. So this should have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, if I have to turn this into a division equation, it's going to be 15 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is equal to what number? Or what times 5 is equal to 15? Multiplication. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3 times 5 is equal to 15. 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. How many treats are in each bag? 3 treats. That's not very many treats. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. All right. How many minutes are we going on? We're going on 26 minutes. Okay. I think, let me show you one on a number line, and then we'll wrap it up because I don't want to go over 30 minutes for your review. Okay. What division equation is shown? So if you've got this number line, remember you've got to study the number lines before you do anything, okay? Sometimes there'll be a blank. They won't be labeled like this. So you want to study it. This number line goes from 0 to 18, and it looks like there are 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. How many are in between each of these jumps? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means there is 6 jumps. 3 jumps of 6. Okay. What division equation is shown? Well, it looks like the total. Do I have a total? Yes. It's 18. Total on top. Finish my box. Do I have a group or part of the whole? Yes. I've got 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. How many jumps or how many individual spaces are in between each jump? 6, 12, 18. 18 divided by 3 is equal to 6. Because it's asking you what division equation is shown. Let's see if this is on here. 18 divided by 2 is 9. No, that's not it. 18 divided by 2 is 9. That's not it either. 2 times 9 is 18. Nope. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. Yeah. It's very similar to this, isn't it? Because this is the same. 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3 jumps. And that's what that is right there. 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3 jumps. So the answer is D. These are related facts. Because related facts would be what number? 18 divided by 3 is equal to what number? We already know it's 6. Related facts, because 6 times 3 is equal to 18. Okay. All right, friends. We are done with our review. I wish you great success on your Module 10 checkpoint.